Yeah, so the camping was it's all right. There are some good points of like exploration. Well, there isn't much to explore. It's really empty space, and with just a bunch of set points of enemies. Yeah, basically the world is pretty empty. There's not much motion going around in the world. Even though you're in like greenery environments, it's still a static environment. But the combat I'd say is pretty good, especially Captain America's. His Captain America and Black Widow. Those two guys have good combat with dodging, parries, and also range attacks, mainly with Black Widow. Hulk is just a guy that does a lot of damage. Thor, I don't know. I'm not sure about Thor. It just seems like I really like the pairing in games. So like the lack of parries for some of the characters just doesn't feel right to me because Black Widow and Captain America parry. But Iron Man, I'm not really a fan of the flight and its projectile attacks. Projectile attacks seem a little bit weak to me, especially the speed of the projectiles. Like they do a lot of damage once they're actually hit, but the speed of the projectile is not really that amazing. Kamala Khan, she's an above average, I'd say, character, not character, gameplay wise with the attack patterns and such. But Hulk, the big guy, and I haven't even tried out Hawkeye and Hawk. I don't know if it's was it Bishop Harko. I don't know. But I'll try out those two and see how they feel like. But overall, I'd say it's a above average game. You know you're just really going point to point in the story. The any varieties that's really disappointing. The It's all just robots. There's no creatures. There's no human-esque enemies. There's no humans you're fighting. It's just you're fighting the same exact enemies as what you've been fighting in the first hour of the game. So like if you play 1 hour of this game, you've played through the entire game basically on based upon the variety of enemies and attacks. And what else can I say about this? Graphics are good. They're alright. I didn't like how I had to replay a mission, like reload an old save in order to fix my issues that I had towards when I unlocked. I believe it was yeah before I unlocked Captain America. I had to like reload my old save file and replay the game, so that was a bit annoying. But I did play this solo. I don't know if you can play the campaign with another friend, but playing with another friend would actually increase the enjoyment of this game. So I would recommend playing this game with other people and not alone. So yeah, I'd probably rate this like I'd say a 7 out of 10. It's above average good game. And I would recommend it if you have other friends that want to play the Avengers game. But the combat and any variety and and the gear is really the worst gear in any RPG type game. So if you're into the Avengers, you want to play something together with your friends, this is a good game. But if you're not into the Avengers, this will not entice you into playing the game because the lack of gear variety, enemy variety, environment variety, it's not enough to get you through the campaign. You'll probably play the first hour of the game and you'll be done with it. So if you're a fan of the Avengers, I would recommend getting this game. But if you're not, then I wouldn't. I'd say this is a pass. So those are my thoughts of the Avengers game and what I think about it. So I'll probably also do the DLCs for Hawkeye and Bishop. So I'll tackle those missions as well. But as for the main campaign, this is it. So with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video.